The U.S. Open is golf's ultimate test, the toughest course, the deepest field, the highest stakes. Every player dreams of teeing it up at America's national championship. But for one LIV Golf star, that dream has just turned into a nightmare. After failing to qualify for the U.S. Open, his career is now in serious jeopardy. No automatic exemption, no special invitation, no second chances. He tried to qualify the hard way. He failed. The golf world is in shock. Fans are stunned. The media is asking tough questions. How could a former major champion miss the U.S. Open? What does this mean for his future? And could this be the beginning of the end for one of LIV Golf's biggest names? The answers are more dramatic than you can imagine. This is not just about one tournament. This is about the future of professional golf. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The news hit the golf world like a thunderbolt. A LIV Golf star, a former major champion, a player who once dominated the sport, has failed to qualify for the U.S. Open. His name is not being released yet. The sources are still anonymous. The details are still emerging. But the implications are already clear. This is a disaster. For the player. For LIV Golf. For the sport. The U.S. Open is not like other majors. It does not hand out invitations. It does not care about fame or reputation. You earn your spot. You qualify. Or you stay home. The qualifying process is brutal. 36 holes. One day, no second chances. The best players in the world compete for a handful of spots. Many fail, most fail. But the stars are supposed to succeed. That is why they are stars. This LIV star did not succeed. He tried. He gave it his best shot. It was not enough. He missed the cut in his qualifier. He shot over par. He made too many bogeys. He did not make enough birdies. The putts did not drop. The breaks did not go his way. Now, he is watching the U.S. Open from home. The golf world is buzzing. Who is the player? The speculation is rampant. Some think it is Bryson DeChambeau. He has struggled recently. He missed the cut at the PGA Championship. His game is not where it needs to be. Failing to qualify for the U.S. Open would be a new low. Others think it is Phil Mickelson. He is 55 years old. His game has fallen off a cliff. He has not made a cut in months. The U.S. Open has always been his white whale. Missing it would be poetic. Still others think it is Koepka. He has been dealing with injuries. He has not been himself. A qualifying failure would be a shock. Whoever it is, the implications are enormous. The U.S. Open is the second oldest major championship. It is a career-defining event. Missing it is a stain on any resume. For a LIV Golf star, it is a disaster. The league already has a credibility problem. Its players are supposed to be elite. When they fail to qualify for majors, the narrative shifts. LIV Golf is not producing champions. LIV Golf is producing has-beens. The player himself is devastated. According to sources, he did not sleep after the qualifier. He replayed every shot in his head. The putt that lipped out. The drive that found the rough. The approach that came up short. He knows that he let himself down. He knows that he let his team down. He knows that he let his league down. To understand why this LIV Golf star is in big trouble, we need to understand the U.S. Open qualifying process. It is not for the faint of heart. There are two stages: local qualifying, final qualifying. Local qualifying is open to any professional or amateur with a handicap of 1.4 or lower. Thousands enter. Hundreds advance. Final qualifying is held at several sites across the country. One day, 36 holes, a handful of spots. The competition is fierce. College stars, mini-tour grinders, club professionals, and a few LIV Golf stars who did not earn exemptions. The exemptions are the key. Players who have won the U.S. Open in the last 10 years are exempt. Players who have won another major in the last 5 years are exempt. Players who are ranked in the top 60 in the world are exempt. Players who won a PGA Tour event in the last year are exempt. LIV Golf stars have none of these. Their world rankings have plummeted. They do not win PGA Tour events. Their major victories are aging out. They have to qualify. Just like everyone else, this LIV star did not have a recent major victory. He was not ranked in the top 60. He did not win a PGA Tour event. He had to qualify. He tried. He failed. Now he is out. The U.S. Open will go on without him. The implications are devastating. First, the financial impact. The U.S. Open pays millions. The winner takes home over $4 million. Even missing the cut earns a check. This LIV star will get nothing. His LIV contract pays him well. But the bonuses for major performance are gone. The sponsors are watching. The endorsements may dry up. Second, the ranking impact. The U.S. Open offers the most world ranking points of any tournament. Making the cut guarantees points. Winning guarantees a huge jump. This LIV star will get 0 points. His ranking will continue to fall. He may drop out of the top 100. He may lose exemptions for future majors. The spiral continues. Third, the reputational impact. The U.S. Open is a big deal. Fans watch, media covers, sponsors pay attention. Missing the tournament is a bad look. For a LIV Golf star, it is a disaster. The narrative that LIV players are not serious competitors will grow. The league will look weak. The player will look washed up. Fourth, the psychological impact. The U.S. Open is a career-defining event. Missing it hurts. It stings. It lingers. This LIV star will carry this failure with him. He will doubt himself. He will press. He will struggle. The mental scars may be worse than the physical ones. The golf world is watching. The player is in trouble. The clock is ticking. The U.S. Open is coming. He will not be there. The reaction to the news that a LIV Golf star failed to qualify for the U.S. Open has been swift and intense. The golf world is divided. Fans, players, and pundits have all weighed in. The debate has spilled beyond golf into mainstream media. Everyone has an opinion, and no one agrees. Let us start with the fans. Social media is flooded with messages. Some fans are unsympathetic. He took the money, one fan wrote. He made his choice. Now he has to live with the consequences. Other fans are sympathetic. The qualifying system is brutal, another fan wrote. Even the best players can have a bad day. It happens. A few fans are amused. This is what happens when you stop competing against the best. You lose your edge. The players have been more circumspect. Most have refused to comment. They do not want to kick a man when he is down. But a few have spoken. One anonymous PGA Tour player told Golfix, "This is why we stayed. The majors are the most important events. You have to earn your way. If you leave, you lose that. It is simple." Another player said, "I feel bad for him, but he knew the risks. The media has been in overdrive. Every golf outlet has published a story. Every podcast has dedicated an episode. Every television show has booked guests. The consensus is that this is a wake-up call for LIV Golf. The league cannot protect its players from the realities of the sport. You have to perform, or you are out." The most interesting reaction came from a LIV Golf official who spoke on condition of anonymity. "This is a setback," the official said, "but it is not the end. Our players will adapt. They will find a way. The majors will eventually come around. The world ranking system will change. We are patient. The PGA Tour is watching." Officials have not commented, but they are enjoying the moment. The narrative that LIV Golf is not a serious league is being reinforced. The players who left are struggling. The players who stayed are thriving. The contrast is clear. The USGA has not commented. The organization is focused on running the tournament. It does not care about LIV Golf drama. It cares about the U.S. Open. The show will go on. The stars will be there. Some stars will not. The LIV star himself has not commented. He is in hiding. He is embarrassed. He is trying to figure out what went wrong. He is trying to figure out how to fix it. The silence is deafening. The lack of answers is troubling. The golf world is watching. The U.S. Open is weeks away. The field is being set. One LIV star will not be there. The question is whether others will follow. What does this failure mean for the LIV Golf star's future? The implications are significant. The U.S. Open is not just another tournament. It is a career marker. Missing it changes everything. First, the major exemptions. The LIV star's past major victories are expiring. He won his last major more than 5 years ago. That exemption is gone. He is not ranked in the top 60. That exemption is gone. He does not win PGA Tour events. That exemption is gone. He has to qualify for every major now. The Masters, the PGA Championship, the Open Championship, the U.S. Open. He just failed at the U.S. Open. The others may be next. Second, the world ranking. The LIV star's ranking is already low. Missing the U.S. Open will cause it to drop further. He may fall out of the top 100. He may fall out of the top 150. At that point, qualifying for majors becomes even harder. The spiral continues. The cycle is vicious. Third, the sponsorship impact. Sponsors pay for exposure. The U.S. Open offers massive exposure. The LIV star will not be there. His sponsors will notice. They may reduce their payments. They may pull out entirely. The financial consequences could be severe. Fourth, the psychological impact. The LIV star is a proud competitor. Missing the U.S. Open is a blow to his ego. He will question himself. He will doubt his abilities. He may press. He may struggle. The mental scars may be the hardest to heal. Fifth, the LIV Golf impact. The league is already struggling. Its players are supposed to be elite. When they fail to qualify for majors, the narrative shifts. LIV Golf is not producing champions. LIV Golf is producing has-beens. The league's credibility suffers. The investors get nervous. The LIV star has options. He can work harder. He can practice more. He can play in more events. He can try to regain his form. The talent is there. The question is whether the desire is still there. He can also leave LIV Golf. He can return to the PGA Tour. The reinstatement process is harsh, but it is possible. The change of scenery could help. The competition could sharpen his game. He can also retire. He has made a fortune. He has nothing left to prove. He can walk away. The game will move on. He will be remembered as a champion, but he will also be remembered as a cautionary tale. So what happens next? A LIV Golf star has failed to qualify for the US Open. The golf world is in shock. The speculation is endless. Let us examine 3 possible outcomes. Outcome 1. The LIV star rebounds. He uses the failure as motivation. He works harder. He practices more. He plays in more events. He regains his form. He qualifies for the Open Championship. He plays well. The narrative changes. The crisis is averted. This is the best-case scenario. It is also the least likely outcome. 2. The LIV star continues to struggle. He misses more majors. His ranking falls. His sponsors leave. His confidence craters. He becomes an afterthought. The LIV Golf contract becomes a golden handcuff. He is rich, but he is not relevant. This outcome is the most likely. It is also the saddest outcome. 3. The LIV star leaves LIV Golf. He returns to the PGA Tour. The change of scenery helps him. He finds motivation. He finds focus. He plays well again. He climbs the rankings. He qualifies for majors. This outcome is the most dramatic. It is also the most uncertain. Which outcome will occur? According to sources close to the player, outcome 1 is still possible. He is not done, a source told Golfix. He is frustrated. He is disappointed, but he is not giving up. He will work. He will improve. He will be back. The golf world is skeptical. We have heard this before. The player has been promising a comeback for years. It has not happened. The evidence is mounting. The trend is clear. He is in decline. The US Open qualifier was a wake-up call. The question is whether he will answer it. The US Open will go on without him. The tournament will be great. The fans will be entertained. The champion will be crowned. But one LIV star will be watching from home. That is a story. That is a cautionary tale. That is the reality of professional golf. A LIV Golf star failed to qualify for the US Open. The golf world is watching. The clock is ticking. The question is whether he can find his game before it is too late. For more coverage in golf, subscribe and hit the notification bell.